What's going on, Paisanos? V here, and Prank Kids is insane. So we are Diamond 1, Season 5 in Master Duel, and I gotta say, Prank Kids is probably the best and easiest way to get there. I think it's the best deck in Master Duels. I think this deck is super broken right now, and not a lot of players are taking advantage of Prank Kids. Social just came out, Despia just came out, and everyone's focusing on those because of the shiny new toy. But Prank Kids really have a great matchup against those decks. In fact, I would argue Prank Kids necessarily don't have a bad matchup whatsoever, to be honest with you. I played and streamed on Twitch TV, YGOPaisano, and I played with Shadow Invoked, my favorite deck, and it took me hours of trying to get to Diamond 1. I couldn't do it. Hopped on Prank Kids, and I went undefeated all the way until Diamond 1. It was absolutely astonishing. I did it live on Twitch. Like I said, if you want to check it out, check it out. We're going to get into Duel with Prank Kids. Afterwards, I will be showing you my deck list, just to show you how good this deck is. Going first or second. Obviously, it's a little bit harder going second, depending on the games and matchups, but it's very doable. We're going to be going first, and pretty good to be us. Now, once again, like I said, obviously with Prank Kids, one of the cards that do hurt is Ash from Joyous Spring. Max C also hurts, but we got to play past those. You got to really grind through those matches. So, there's our hand. We open Cross the Designator. We do run Cross Out. We run Call by the Grave. And right off the gate, we have an insanely good hand. Any time you open a Prank Kid, it's a good hand. We're going to start by summoning Dropsies. Doesn't matter which Prank Kid I summon. I'm going to link into Mew, and I'm just going to do kind of a basic play. There's different ways about doing this play, depending how you want to do it. I do it like a really basic play, but it doesn't really matter how you do it with Prank Kids. And that's the crazy thing about Prank Kids. Like, you don't have to really, like, dance around it. By the way, your second Prank Kid should always be Fancies. Well, that was no fun, was it? That happens a lot, by the way. Isn't me? Okay, so last season with Drytrons, that would happen. Your opponent didn't have a hand trap, they knew what's going to happen, they would automatically leave. With Prank Kids, it's almost the same thing. They just go, you know what? I don't want to do this because I already know the outcome of the game state. And they just leave. This happens a lot. Let's go ahead and look at the deck profile. I'll be able to show you what we have here. Like I said, Prank Kids is definitely the best deck in Master Duels. For anybody that wants to know exactly what the cards are, I'll go over that in a second, but the deck is a 40-card list. We do run Skill Drain, which is insane. Your Prank Kids play right around Skill Drain. Your Doodle plays around Skill Drain. Your Ballad plays around Skill Drain. Hell, if you trip your Ballad Butter, you play around Skill Drain. It's really insane. We also run DPE because we have it. You don't always go into DPE. I know some players like to go into it all the time. I don't. But it's really amazing as well. This deck's insane. We play 3 Fancies, 3 Max C, 3 Dropsies. I only have 2 Astros from Joyous Springs. You can choose to play 3 if you want to. I only have 2. I'm only going to play 2 right now. It's been working good, so why stop if it doesn't, if it's working good, right? 3 Lampsies. We do run the Celestial Dasher package. You're only semi-limited in Roxy's. And to be honest with you, I've never played 3 Roxy's, so this kind of felt normal for me. I do run the Monster Reborn. I think this card's insane in this deck. Instant Fusion. We also run Thunder Dragon Fusion, which is a phenomenal card. Double Fusion Destiny. 3 Prank Kids Place. 2 Prank Kids Pranks. 2 Call by the Grave, 2 Pandemonium. Now, with Prank Kids Pranks, normally you just need 1. I personally still like to run 2. We are starting to see players that do play Cosmic Cyclone, and with the second Pranks, it helps us recur our deck, which we desperately need to do. Once again, Cross Designator at 3 is such a good card. 3 Cross Designators and 2 Call by the Grave. If you open any of these, your opponent's Max C and Ash, they're not doing nothing. You're going full combo, and like you saw in that game, your opponent's just going to leave because they don't want to deal with that board state you're going to be able to create. I only run 2 Infinite Permanents. Once again, we're trying to keep the deck at 40, and we run 3 Skill Drain. This card is absolutely amazing. Skill Drain is so good in this deck. It's absolutely broken. Once again, playing against Sword Souls, and if you go flip that Skill Drain up, the only answer they really have is their Tanny Monster. And to be honest with you, if they bounce back Skill Drain, that's a play that they're not really gaining much value from. So I really do like Skill Drain a lot. I think it's a phenomenal card. Look at the extra deck. We do have Rocket Ride, 2 of them. 1 Weather Washer, 1 DPE, 1 Battle Buller. I go back and forth between wanting to play 1 and 2. We can go to Totally Awesome. I like to go into it sometimes, so that's why I have it in this deck. We only need 2 Mew. You could play 3. But I only really used 2. I never needed a third one. 2 Doodle-Doo, 1 Bow Wow, 1 Verde, 1 Unicorn, Rip Roaring Rooster, and Access Code Talker. Now, like I said, Prank Kids is that deck that I think a lot of people just automatically scoop to if they don't have the answer for it. The deck's really good. And I feel like a lot of players that play this deck don't really play it real as much as other people play, like, let's say Sword Souls, or let's say any other deck at the moment, Tri Brigade. And Prankins just beats those decks hand over fist. I mean, really easily. Once again, if you can check me out on Twitch, I grinded against a player the other night, and we just kept grinding back and forth over them. They couldn't break our board, no matter what they did. Every time they got a little bit ahead, we gained life points, we burned them, and of course, once again, we eventually just outgrinded them. This deck outgrinds every single deck in Master Duel easily. I highly recommend you try Prankins if you haven't tried it already. The deck is phenomenal. A lot of players right now, like I said, are on Sword Souls, and they're on Despies and all that jazz. But Prankins to me is the answer. It's a phenomenal deck, and I think once you give it a try, I think you'll like it as well. Anyway, guys, if you want to see me play this deck live, I do stream once again on Twitch TV, YGOPaisano. I'd greatly appreciate you go over there and give it a follow. This is the best deck in the meta, hands down. I think this is the tier 1 deck, and everything else is underneath it. That's how confident I am in this deck. I grabbed it. I think I was Diamond 3, I believe, and I walked within an hour or two. I walked all the way over to Diamond 1. It was amazing. It was absolutely broken. Try a second, I guarantee you'll be winning left and right, and I'll see you at Diamond 1. It's your boy V. You boys all have a great day.